Denver Council District 2 2-Minute Talk with Councilman Kevin Flynn.
Hi, Councilman Kevin Flynn here with your December Council District 2 2-Minute Talk. Don't be fooled by the gorgeous weather we've had this fall. Winter's coming and we're going to get slammed some point or other. I'm with Nancy Kuhn from the Denver Department of Transportation Infrastructure with a huge snowplow behind me to talk a little bit about city snowplowing policy. How big is the fleet, Nancy, and when do we send them out?
We have a fleet of 70 big plows that we send to the main streets when it snows, and we have a fleet of 36 small plows, 4x4 pickup trucks, that we utilize on the residential streets when we deploy the residential plow program.
I have seen them from time to time on the residential streets. They're not out for every storm, but you make judgments based on what? When do you send out the neighborhood plows?
When we see a storm that's going to put a significant amount of snow on the street, where we're going to get a significant accumulation, we will ask, should we put, should we put out the residential plows? Could they be helpful in clearing a path from the residential streets to the main street? They take one single pass down the center of each side street, and they clear that path to help people get to the main streets.
I'm sitting in the cab of a snowplow with Dominic Martinez, one of Denver's plow drivers. Dominic, I want to know, what are your biggest challenges out on the streets of Denver when you're trying to clear the streets?
Our biggest challenge is just safety overall. Safety for us as drivers and safety for the traveling public as well as pedestrians.
What would you tell drivers when they see you coming? What should they do?
Step back a little bit, just give us a little bit of room. When we are plowing, we are dropping material down. And if you do need a pass, just pass with care.
Pass with care. Do you also plow the snow deliberately in certain places where you know it'd be melting?
Yes, most of the time we always try to plow to the north side of the street.
North side.
Where the sun could hit it, melt it the fastest. And that's on east and west streets. North and south are a little bit more difficult, but we try to see how the streets are designed to put snow where it melts.
So the question I have is Council District 2, which has a lot of hills and streets that go up steep rises and down big hills, is that the hardest part of town to plow?
Sometimes.
There you go. We get a lot of calls in our office for sand and de-icer on occasion, so crews will come out on a spot basis where there's freezing, that we know the areas that are shaded and that sort of thing. So those are special occasions.
That's right. After a storm event, if you are seeing an intersection that's icy, that's creating a safety issue, you see people sliding through the intersection, we encourage you to call. We'll go out and drop some sand on that and put some traction down.
Tell me about the app. I think it's really cool if you're into gadgets and stuff. People can actually look online and see where the plows are, called Plow Tracker.
That's right. It's denvergov.org/plow tracker. We turn it on in our bigger storm events. And so you can see the plows out on the streets. You can click on a plow and it'll show you where it has been. So it's a neat tool.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us and safe driving this winter.